gamer guys and gals, and welcome to part 25 of my Let's Play Pokemon Colosseum. And in this episode, we are going to be continuing on our journey through the Mystery Lab, the Cipher Lab. And seeing exactly where we have to go and what we have to do. Alright. And we are stopped by a Cipher peon. Welcome to the Shadow Pokémon Lab. Cipher peon Lazar would like to battle. Very intriguing name there. Rhyhorn and Ariados. And we have Gligar and Stantler. Ooh. And it's an Ariados. Unfortunate to say the least, because I think I'd rather have a Rhydon. Hey, but you know what? We're doing the best we can with whatever we got. Alright, let's bop some Shadow Rushes out there. A critical hit. Didn't really do that much damage if we're being for real here. Stantler, use Shadow Rush. Bring them down. Oh, close, but no cigar. That Intimidate is really doing us some good, though. Sludge Bomb. Ah, very nice. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and attack into that. We're actually going to switch Stantler out. Let's switch out to Altaria. Ah, this music is kicking, as the young kids would say. I say that while myself being quite young. But for real though, Pokemon Colosseum has such amazing music. Altaria is at level 44. And he's got a Grovyle. Very intriguing Pokemon. And you attack my Altaria. Hopefully I don't get poisoned. It's a 30% chance if I'm not mistaken. Let's throw some sand attacks out. And... let's Dragon Dance. Do one of those and then start flying away. Grovyle needs to perish soon. So, we must get right to it. Sand Attack is actually not that bad of a status move, considering that it's 100 accuracy. I mean, some people might be like, well, you know, there are way better moves to use, especially... I mean, there's not really better moves to use against the opponent, if I'm being honest. Stuff like defense and attack weakening moves are not really that great. But Sand Attack, however, is actually quite great because of the fact of the matter that you are preventing your enemy from being able to hit you. It's not guaranteed, and even at 6 Sand Attacks, a 100% accuracy move is still going to have around 30 or 40 accuracy. I don't know the exact calculations on it, but I do know that it's basically like each stage of evasion, or I should say each stage of accuracy is like 10%, about. It's not exactly, but it is about. And Altaria used Fly. I would have been highly surprised if Grovyle survived that. And at that point, I would have been thinking about retiring Altaria. Alright, Sand Attack again. This is our third. Hopefully it causes some misses. Ariados has missed once, and it was due to me being in the air. Very nice. Alright, so let's do Sand Attack again. I actually don't know that I should attack at all with Altaria here, because Return is not Stab and whatnot, but I don't know how much power it's going to have, and we could end up knocking out this Ariados. We have lost a lot of Pokemon. So what we could do is Umbreon. Throw out a Confuse Ray, some secret powers kind of deal. We just keep spamming Sand Attack. This is the 4th. We can spam 2 more. Yeah, so Sand Attack is just another one of those things, a catch or win condition, to help you get Pokemon in Pokemon Colosseum. Let's see. Confuse Ray? It's actually kind of funny because if you're using stuff like Sand Attack, so Sand Attack along with Confuse Ray, along with Paralysis, because I am going to be doing Secret Power after this, hopefully getting the Paralysis. It's just your chances of actually hitting are so abysmal. It's just not likely. Now, doesn't mean it's impossible. Ariados's actually chance of hitting me there was probably like 25%, which is... Yeah, that's kind of weird. Poison doesn't work with Synchronize, but Magneton and Magnemite are, for real, Electric-type Pokemon who have statused my Umbreon and Espeon before but have been paralyzed. I don't really exactly understand that, if I'm being fully honest here. Like, I just don't... You'd be hard-pressed to try to get me to understand this, like, at all. It makes no sense to me. Alright. Well, at least we're not doing much damage. I might go ahead and heal up. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to heal up Umbreon. Otherwise, Umbreon might just bite the dust, and he is our best opportunity here for... Well, you know what? We're not going to worry about that right now. We're just going to Sand Attack and Secret Power. Okay, so we are at 6 now. I thought we were at 5 only. Alright. Is this a Paralysis? Yes. Awesome. Paralyzed and confused and has like 50 or 60% less accuracy than he should. Alright, so... we could throw out a Poison Sting. It's probably going to do next to nothing. And... let's throw out a Pokeball, too. I'll probably heal up Umbreon next turn, because it's just for the best. I don't even necessarily want to heal his HP at this current moment. I just want to get that status off of him. Poison Sting. It did pretty well. Nothing. Actually, I don't think Bug resists poison in this game. Not sure. I'm not going to be attacking him anymore, though. Which will give me the ability to use Pokeballs here. And an item here. We got a full heal. Umbreon was cured of poisoning. And now we threw a Stag Ball. Hopefully we catch Ariados very soon. Because again, like I've said, we have failed our catches on multiple occasions. And actually hit. Wow. That's kind of impressive. So that full heal was basically wasted. Sludge Bomb is physical. Bug is also physical. I don't think Ariados would have a physical type attack. Or a bug type attack. We're just going to go ahead and use Reflect. And a Great Ball away. Yeah, so as I was thinking about this the other day, I was thinking about how many episodes more this series is probably going to take me. And I was actually kind of shocked a little bit. Ah, we caught him. Awesome. Ariados was sent to the PC storage. Cipher Peon. Lazar. Player was has defeated. Alright, so yeah, so the fact of the matter is that I'm not trying to spoil anything here, but we're pretty well very close to being done with the story. The main story. There is a post game in this game, and it's quite extensive, and I am going to be going through all of it and beating it all. I honestly think that we're probably 20 episodes out from being finished. 10 episodes more of the main game and 10 episodes of the post game. Don't quote me on that, if I'm being honest, because things could take a bit longer. I don't exactly know as of right yet, but I was just thinking about that, and it's kind of amazing to me. I thought I was very far off, but considering who we're about to fight in the Shadow Pokémon Lab, and that this is basically the last story beat before we get to the final area of the game, the main game, again, let's be clear, it's actually kind of very close. Catastrophically strong! Yes, we are. And I don't mean we as in me and Rui. Rui hasn't really contributed much. Alright, so Revival Herb. Energy Root. That saves us from having to go back every time. Alright, so this is where we get kind of messed up here. This is the Shadow Pokémon Lab is quite a large dungeon, and you might just want to have more of a stockpile than me, because at sometimes I am going to be just going back and healing because I'm not using up all my items. My items are not just for in-between battles, but also for like very seriously difficult battles, because I'd rather just beat them than have to reset, retry, re-record over and over again. Time is limited in everybody's life. Sweeties, you've caused enough mischief already. Cipher Peon, Tanny would like to battle. Or would that be Tanny? Grand Bull and Linoon? We're about to find out what Grand Bull's ability is here. Shadow Pokemon. And Grand Bull has Intimidate. Awesome. I'm going to probably be slotting Grand Bull on my team alongside Stantler. Probably. For the time being. He's not actually the Intimidator I was talking about, though, from previously. But he is not a bad option. I almost want to swap out Stantler and swap back in for another Intimidate. In fact, I think I'm going to do that after this turn. Shadow Rush. Hit that Linoon for something. Was it much? Not really, but it was something. Nice headbutt. I actually really like headbutt. Scary face, this is speed, right? Yeah. Alright, so let's Sand Attack again. We're going to take Stantler out of this mess. We're actually going to bring in Espeon for Reflect, just because I think that's a really great idea. Espeon's moveset, all of my Pokemon's moveset for the most part here, especially Espeon and Umbreon, they really have a great synergy with what I'm trying to do in this game. Defend and catch. You could probably build more well, you definitely can build more hyper-offensive teams on this game. In fact, my post-game team is going to be quite hyper-offensive. Quite. Let's go with Reflect. It's not bad that we have Espeon out here anyway. We're going to take out Linoon and then switch out. Gramble's accuracy fell. Linoon used Pin Missile. Such weird moves these Pokemon have. Like, why would Pin Missile ever be a... well, then again, Linoon and Zigzagoon have like spiky fur, so I guess that makes somewhat of sense. Let's go Sand Attack again, and Psybeam. Then after that, we're going to be switching out to Stantler. And you're gone. Yeah, that Reflect really did help with the Pin Missile. That Pin Missile would have done much more damage. Vigoroth. I think it's a very good choice that I'm going to be switching out for Stantler again. Granbull will take another nerf to his attack, and Vigoroth will take a nerf. That's very cute, I would almost want to say. Alright, so, Pokemon. Stantler. Go, Stantler! Use your Intimidate again. Intimidate is just too good of an ability. And in fact, having more than just even having more than one is useful for double battles. Having 2 or 3 Intimidators is as long as their types mesh well. Because here's the problem: if I use Granbull for any period of time, Granbull and Stantler's types don't mesh well because they're both normal types. All right, Shadow Rush. We're just going to beat up Vigoroth, get him out of here, and we're actually going to get Umbreon in the mix to confuse and paralyze Granbull. Vigoroth used Fairy Swipes, and his attack missed. And his attack missed. Stantler's speed is quite nerfed at this unfortunate juncture. Alright, let's do one more Shadow Rush here. We're going to grab Umbreon. And we're going to go back to the tried and true strategy for capturing Pokemon. Gligar's emotions rose to a fever pitch. I don't like that. I actually think it's kind of really dumb that I used Shadow Rush and he still didn't attack. I could understand if it was other moves, but come on. Confuse Ray. Alright, Vigoroth is gone. Gligar, we're going to call you. Get you one step closer. Granbull is actually really powerful, really interesting, unique. Normal type in the sense that, well, not totally unique. There are other normal types that kind of fit his bill, but the fact that he's an Intimidator that's hyper strong is just very useful. Alright, call you. And Secret Power. Gligar came to his senses from the trainer's call, and Umbreon used Secret Power to try to get that paralysis. We could have used Hypnosis, but honestly, Paralysis is just better. Especially with Confuse Ray. Alright, Sand Attack. I don't know how far we are away from. Let's go ahead and use Taunt. Yeah, I think we have 3 stages on this Granbull. That is one thing you can appreciate about Sword and Shield, that it shows you what stages both Pokemon or both parties are in. Okay, no scary face for you. Let's get some bites working. I was not expecting Sand Attack to be this useful, but gotta admit, it is absolutely useful. Granbull flinched. Perfect. Let's use Secret Power. Bite actually did way more damage than I was expecting it to. Alright. Max accuracy. I could be paying attention better at that, but you know. Granbull snapped out of confusion, used Scary Face, and missed. I was not expecting anything less than that, if we're being totally honest here. Poison Sting. Now, I know Gligar has like a stinger, and that's just part of his motif, that he's like this flying bat-like creature that can sting enemies, but Poison Sting is legitimately one of the worst moves in this entire game. I would like Poison Sting if it badly poisoned, but it doesn't. It does not. It's just literally regular old poison and a 30% chance, which is cute. Not that great. Alright, let's get this Pokemon caught. We actually should catch him now? We should? I want to say we should. And we caught him. Awesome. Gramble was sent to the PC storage system. Player defeated Cipher Peon Tanny. Your mischief is going overboard. And the amount of money you guys are giving me is going overboard too, and I appreciate it thoroughly. Wes found one DNA sample. That will be used for something. I really like that box there that we can't grab. I want to say we don't want to go up there quite yet. I don't know. Let's see where this is taking us. Do we have anybody who needs, like, healing desperately? I'm definitely cutting this out. Do we have anyone who needs healing desperately? We can throw an energy root on Stantler. Other than that, I think we're good to go. What? What are outsiders doing here? Why isn't security doing their job? I think we're defeating security. Researcher Kotan would like to battle. Magneton and Electrode. So if you haven't noticed a bit of a theme here, all of the researchers have Electric-type Pokemon, whereas all the Cipher Peons have, you know, their normal, typical Cipher Peon-ish abilities and Pokemon and stuff. I wish Gligar had a... I want to say one of these, either what's behind Shadow Rush or what's behind here is going to be a Ground-type move. I really hope so. We need a Ground-type move in this Pokemon team. It's one of the reasons why I'm using Gligar, is because we need a Ground-type. He's not really that great, though, in all reality. Electrode used Rain Dance. That's not good. That means they're probably using the whole Rain Dance Thunder shtick. And we're doing next to no damage. That's unfortunate. Oh, much better. Alright, Gligar, you will be attacking... Ooh. Oh, please don't paralyze. And we got paralyzed. What an absolute shame. Let's Shadow Rush there. Actually, Electrode used Thunder. I shouldn't have even bothered staying in. But, oh well. Let's see. Umbreon sounds like a good choice. Technically, I think Espeon would be better. Gligar, use Shadow Rush, let's bring it on. Electrode did not take very much damage, unfortunately. Thunder. It's such a powerful move. Especially under rain. The fact that it loses that accuracy hindrance under rain is just kind of nuts. Alright. Shadow Rush. We're gonna bite. It would be nice if we had 2 ground types, because this whole strategy here would be totally useless. 100% useless. And Magneton. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I forgot. Steel types resist the dark type. How unfortunate. Yes, Umbreon is paralyzed. Now Magneton is paralyzed. Ask me how that's possible, and I will tell you I do not know. Shadow Rush. This is very unfortunate. Espeon might actually take a knee here. Your foe's weak. Get him, Espeon. Electrode use Thunder. Okay, that's fine. That's not fine. Yeah. Oh, good grief. I guess Altaria? I guess? It's neutral damage, so it's not exactly like the... It's not exactly gonna just knock me out completely, or immediately, but... Let's Dragon Dance. Altaria... well, Altaria might be fine. Might be. Never mind. Never mind. Absolutely not fine. Electrode is finally finished off. Gligar might end up being our last Pokemon alive in this battle. Mantine is virtually useless. And Ampharos. Gligar. Let's do, what, Shadow Rush here. Return here. Critical hit, brought him down to half health. Very nice. I am for sure going to be healing up my team after this, instead of wasting items. Turn, not very effective, but he probably had like 1 HP. And let's finish this battle. Ampharos is gone. Altaria is level 45. Is trying to learn Refresh. I know this. Let's see. Heals poisoning, paralysis, or a burn. Huh. I almost want to say that Refresh is just not up to snuff here. We're going to keep Safeguard. Yes, we'll stop learning Refresh. Player defeated Researcher Kotan. Aw, crud! There's no way that I'm going to let you go. We're getting tons of money. I'm actually thinking about going back and buying some items. Now you're stuck. There's no escaping the lab for you. I really hope that doesn't mean we can't heal up. I guess we're about to find out. I'll be right back. And we're back. Alright, so you definitely can leave this place. Feel free to do so. I did. I also got some healing items. Wes found 1 DNA sample. I think there's 3 altogether, and you do have to find all 3. Alright, we were moving down over yonder. I say down, but we just went up. Yeah, this alarm is very, very, very annoying. Hi, I heard the alarm, so I came running. Cipher Peon Remel would like to battle. We're having a lot of hard, difficult battles at this current moment. Vibrava and Swellow. And the Vibrava is a Shadow Pokemon. Very awesome, too. I gotta say, this is my favorite Dragon type in Gen 3. Non-legendary, of course, because I'm a big sucker for... I'm a big sucker for... are you kidding me? That's incredible! Alright. Yeah, I'm a big sucker for Rayquaza. Love him, absolutely. A critical hit, you say. A critical hit, you say. Oh, good grief. Alright, let's call Gligar. Let's just Shadow Rush Swellow. I kind of figured we were much slower than Swellow there, so Swellow's probably going to do the exact same thing next turn. Vibrava used Dragon Breath. Alright, so we're going to start blasting away with Sand Attack next turn. I say that, but... Alright, so Slash is here. I really and truly hope with Thunder Shadow Rush is a ground type move, because if not, this Pokemon is pretty well darn and useless, if I'm being honest. Like, he's got uses, especially with the resistances. Being immune to both electric and ground is kind of very unique. But, you know, I'm not necessarily sure that that's all that you need as a Pokemon to be worthwhile. Alright, so let's use some Energy Root. Stantler Hypnosis, Vibrava. We already knew that Swellow was going to do that, so... And the Hypnosis worked! Very nice. Vibrava is no longer an issue for at least a turn or two. At least! Fast asleep. Get your rest. You need your rest, in fact. Sand Attack. Shadow Rush. The tried and true strategies. I'm kind of really sick of losing out on catching Pokemon, though. We probably would be in the mid 30s, well, probably lower 30s of Pokemon caught, and I'm only at 23. I'm also very low on the amount of Pokemon I've purified, but that's actually something that I'm going to do entirely in the postgame. So, Espeon is trying to learn Psych Up. Ooh. Huh. Psych Up. Copies the target's effects to the user. Now this is just, for instance, this is just specifically, like, for instance, if the target has boosted in the stats. I actually don't think this is that useful. It would probably be more useful than Swift, being honest, but I don't really think it's that useful. So we're going to stop learning that. It's a very cool move if you can take advantage of it. Like, for instance, it doesn't have to be an opponent that uses the moves. You can just use it with your own Pokemon. Alright, we're going to Shadow type, or Shadow Rush. You Double Rush. You can use it on your own Pokemon, and for instance, if you have a Pokemon that has something along the lines of Swords Dance or something, you can take advantage of it. Ooh, a critical hit. Very nice. Kecleon is gone. Most appreciated. Expediting this battle. Alright, so we're actually going to swap out Stantler. Let's go with another Sand Attack here. We're going to swap out Stantler for Umbreon. I have a feeling that Stantler is going to be targeted by a Psychic-type move from Kadabra here. And that would be most precious. Psybeam. It doesn't affect Umbreon. I couldn't have called it better if I tried. Yep, just keep blasting away with those Sand Attacks. Vibrava can do nothing at this current moment. Yeah, we want to take out Kadabra pretty much as fast as possible now. So, Bite. Psybeam on Gligar. That's going to be devastating. And it was, unfortunately. I might swap out... Yeah, woke up, I'm not surprised. I might swap out Gligar for Espeon. Ooh. Nice damage, but not nice enough. Actually, we're going to swap out for Piloswine. And let's just use Bite here. Finish off Kadabra. That way we'll only have Vibrava to deal with. And catching Vibrava we must. We absolutely must. Because Flygon is going to be one of the members of my post-game team. I was originally going to use a kind of the Master Ball or the Pokeball exploit so that I could catch all of my post-game team using the Master Ball, every last one of them. I now kind of feel like that's not that important. I want to say 5 out of my 6 Pokemon are going to be caught in the Master Ball. Now I could just KO Vibrava right now and let him be caught in the Master Ball too, which is not a bad idea, honestly, because I don't know, I just think it would be nice. It would be nice to have all 5 Pokemon or all 6 Pokemon in the Master Ball. But the problem is when do I capture this Pokemon again? You know what? We're gonna do it. We are absolutely gonna do it. We're gonna have to recapture Vibrava later on. Yeah, I sort of got rid of Altaria off the team only because I don't think Altaria is gonna be that useful aside from Safeguard concerning the next Cipher admin we are going to be fighting. Due to the fact that his strategy is pretty much anti-flying Pokemon. Just not exactly what you want to deal with. Vibrava is confused, accuracy is lower, we're just knocking him out. Alright, cool. This should be a KO. Hopefully it doesn't KO Piloswine also. Ooh, it wasn't. Alright, Piloswine is still in Hyper Mode. We're going to call him. And then just use Bite. It's unfortunate that that actually hit He's probably got about a 60% accuracy with that move at this current moment. Very unfortunate, but you know what? We are still cruising. I said we got rid of Altaria, but we actually didn't. I meant to say we got rid of Mantine, because Mantine is I think Mantine's going to be utterly useless in this next Cipher admin battle. Just utterly useless. Altaria, I still think, is going to be kind of useless as well. All right. You're too strong, little boy. I'm probably as old as you in this game. Wes is not the typical protagonist from Pokemon who is like 5 years old. Revival Herb. Energy Root. Perfect. The door is locked. Release the lock. Huh. It could be... We could actually see what 2 of them are, but we wouldn't ever really... We would basically just have to guess what the 3rd one is. Let's see. Oh, you know what? We have to get to the DNA lab to see what that is. Very intriguing. Alright, so this is basically, I believe, where we have to go at the end. For the finisher of the lab, I guess you could say. Let's see where this goes and what we can do with it. Alright, okay, so this is the DNA lab. It's a DNA analyzer. 1 DNA sample. Mighty Anna. Why can't I use that? That's kind of really funky. Oh, it's because I already used the 1. Okay, Mighty Anna, Entei. So our 3rd Pokemon is going to be some... I think you can guess it. I'm not entirely sure, but we're going to be finishing this dungeon anyhow. So that doesn't particularly matter if you can guess it, per se. Okay, so the other DNA sample's there. What in the name of... How did you 2 avoid the eyes of our security staff? We haven't avoided any of their eyes, actually. Researcher Dubik would like to battle. Dubious at best. Electrode and Electrode. I have a bit of an answer for you, because I can guarantee he's doing a Rain Dance Thunder strategy. Well, we all know exactly what I'm going to do about that. I have 2 Ground-type Pokemon because I'm sick of the Rain Dance Thunder strategy. So let's go ahead and blast you and switch to Piloswine. They're probably both using Thunder or an Electric-type move on Stantler, or one of them's using Rain Dance. Something of the nature. Something of that nature. Oh, Screech. Wow. Screech? Again? Did I guess totally wrong? I guess I did guess totally wrong. Doesn't particularly matter, though, because... Oh, Static, are you kidding me? Alright. They're both going to blast away at Screech until I have, like, 0 defense. I can already see this happening. Electrode use Screech as well. Isn't that unfortunate? Pilot Swine's emotions rose to a fever pitch. That's kind of unfortunate. All of this has really been unfortunate. I wonder if they're going to start blasting away with their moves yet. Alright, so let's go Sand Attack, Sand Attack. Or Sand Attack, Shadow Rush, Shadow Rush. I got Sand Attack on the brain or something. And the Quick Claw activated there, which was awesome. Very much useful. And Electrode used Explosion. Well, you realize that we just win this fight, right? Ooh, a critical hit. Piloswine, you've been getting the short end of the stick since I brought you onto this party. So his strategy was forgo the electric. We don't care about electric type moves. How about we both just use Screech and then explode? You didn't duck from security, you walked all over them. Thank you for admitting the truth. Do whatever you want. It's too late now. We're finished with our research. What you're doing is futile. It might be futile, but I'm having a good time. I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm having a good time. Rui, are you having a good time? Alright, so this is our final DNA sample, which is awesome. We're going to go check exactly what that is. That way we don't have to come back here and worry about whether or not we've caught up with the DNA lab and figured everything out. It should be the final on the bottom DNA sample. Alright, so Suicune, Entei, and Mighty Anna. Very intriguing. Alright, so I think this is a perfect opportunity for us to bid our farewells. We had a good run, you know, we're pretty well through with most of the mystery Shadow Pokémon Lab and Cipher Peon's headquarters for research of diabolical evils and whatnot. And we're pretty close to the next and final Cipher admin, which, you know, that's going to be wonderful, defeating him, but is also going to be quite terrifying. I am not so sure that my team is up to snuff with fighting that guy. And I'm honestly thinking about getting Light Screen on one of my Pokemon for him specifically. Might just do that. But I want to thank you for joining me. If you like my content, please like, share, subscribe, and ring the bell, if you would. And have a great and glorious day gaming. See you next time.